I don't care about the treasure anymore. There's like nothing I need anymore except for more iron. It's also not worth upgrading gear because the game isn't hard enough. There's no point to min-max. Just the ones that their parents were inside.
Save my wife, please! Leave me be! Not me! My wife! Save her first!
What the fuck? Fire damage.
Not me! My wife! Save her first!
I have to move fast. She's drawn her last breath.
Eivor! Eivor, where are
Wait,
you?
he just caught on fire too.
Get over here!
And she died too. Rest in peace together.
Shit!
This guy just walked into fire by himself?
Burns!
Whatever, man. Like I give a shit about these people.
Billy! Where are you?
We need to clear a path! I will get the man, Eivor. You carry the woman. Therefore, I will have to wait. You are staying here today.
Oh, thank thee, all father!
Hold on to me. I can get you out.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you. I draw breath because of you.
I thought I might have to rescue you, Billy.
Had I died, it would have been my time. My fate is already spun.
I'm sorry, but you cannot endanger yourselves like this, lords. You have people to lead, a future to consider.
The old man has wisdom, Billy. You have the full weight of this clan on your back.
My father carries that weight. I do the fighting and feasting, and I am expert at both. It's good to have you watching my back again, Eivor.
You see what I deal with, Eivor? The mind of a troll in the body of an Aesir.
Still the same arse stick as when we were children.
I'll never change.
This is hardly the time for lightness, you two. We have many injured to comfort.
Well, that is your domain, Trigby. I don't wish to be seen as a savior and healer all in one afternoon. The waters at Kinderdunfall will soothe my wounds. If my father needs me, I'll be there.
Billy, stop!
Eivor, wait a moment. Hemminger Jarl has confided in you about his health.
He has. He said Billy wasn't taking it well.
Billy lives in another world entirely right now. He is cracked inside, and will not face the full truth laid before him.
And how are you? Have you braced yourself for what is to come?
I have made my peace with the future, yes.
Worry yourself with the wounded here. I will talk to Billy myself.
Oh, my brother!
What the fuck?
Die!
Look at one random guy in the bush there. What the fuck is that?
What? Yeah. Willy was right. The Kinder downfall is beautiful. Now where is he?
Headhunter? Oh, that's one of those stone stacking minigames. Of all the minigames in the game, I like that one the most. That fucking orangey shit one sucks cock. And the drinking was whatever too. Oh, found Billy. I wish it gave something. The rewards in these games, they're not good. They seemed okay initially. Like uniquely placed weapons all over the world. But then when you play and it's like... How many hours has it been? Like 80 or something? 70? And I still haven't seen a proper beer set that isn't Thor's.
Sigurd, can I have that stone?
No, I need it for my tower.
Sigurd, your father tells me you have a love pledge with Sefa.
No, not anymore. She called me a whale face and I spit on her foot. Those are not words a lover should use.
Does Sefa know you have severed your bond with her?
She does. I told her to find another Drenger. Then she cried. I do not know why. Sadness can be so silly.
Your meanness will haunt you one day, Sigurd. I would never betray
Oh,
you.
it's too short.
Because we are friends. In love, hurt is different from that of friendship. Lovers must betray one another as the sun rises and sets.
That's not happening, is it? Not happening. I don't think any of these are happening either. Maybe that first rock needs to be different. What the fuck? Did the thing just move? What the fuck? What? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. It's not gonna be tall enough. I can't get these on the sides. I don't think it's gonna be tall enough ever. No way. That alone already doesn't look stable. I think it's this, the beginning at least. And then maybe... How do I pull it towards me? Arrow keys? It's like, it's scuffed a bit. It's never fucking happening, is it? No, there's no way this is happening. Oh my god. There's no way. It's not gonna be tall enough. Oh! Oh! Thank you, Jafar, for the prime, man.
Eivor, you found my secret haunt.
I would be deaf to have not heard your singing. Your crow's crackle could awaken the dead. These skirmishes with the pigs, they've worn you down.
Not at all. The more scars, the better the boast. But look at my father. A battle-worn veteran, carved up like a goat on a spit.
Not a metaphor I'd use just now. Not in his state.
These waters are magnificent, no? They comfort and heal. They are Freya's gift to man.
Willy, you need to face it. Your father is dying. When he departs for the corpse hall, you will take his place, as expected.
The novelty of this soggy north has worn on me, Eivor. Too warm for winter living, too cold for summer. I've heard Mercia is more temperate. Dense forests, bright colors, thriving streams. Is that how it is in your settlement?
You would always be welcome to live and prosper with us. But that is a matter between you and your father.
I could make the old man understand. I have no desire to be Jarl, and he must accept that.
You defy a long tradition, Willy. The son takes after his father. That is the way of things.
Eivor.
I have my own reasons to see you made Jarl. The Raven clan wants friends in England. You are among my very best.
You do not need me in that seat to secure an alliance. You and Sigurd are beloved here.
Your father is dying, Willy. Now is the time to get your house in order.
It is not my house. It is the clan's house, and the clan will decide what happens next.
You have a chance to end on good terms with your father. I wasn't afforded the same luxury. Don't squander it.
Billy! Billy, come fast!
Another attack?
It's your father. He hasn't got long. Come to the Longhouse.
Himmingar Jarl is at the edge of death. I must see him before he goes. Here!
Game must be getting to the end, right? There's no way it's a 100-hour game.
Hey! Control the
Here!
Himmingar Jarl go to heaven, Mother?
Oh dear heaven! Our young...
Eivor.
days long past makes me feel young again.
Hold on to that feeling, and take it with you to the Hall of the Slain.
You have become a great warrior, Eivor. A warrior and a leader. Worth song and verse.
I had many good teachers, Hemminger Jarl. You, chief among them.
I beg of you now, do not let my lessons die. Pass them on.
The seer is on her way, Father. She has remedies for you. Cures and charms.
I held you here, really. In one proud hand when you were fresh from your mother's womb. I've watched you grow. A dirty-haired boy, swinging sticks and running through the mud, dreaming of glory. I am proud of what you have become, son. And I am proud of what you will become. No matter Father. Willy. We must prepare for the funeral.
I'll send for my clan. You call on the nobles of the Shire.
You didn't miss anything after the burning buildings.
The nobles have begun to arrive. Tryggvi needs our help to see this through. We will be at the funeral pyre, overlooking the village.
Would you live with Herod Christus now?
Aid me, be my eyes.
Odin's Rest.
A worthy pyre for Hemminger Jarl. His journey to the halls will be heralded by roaring flames.
Eivor.
Drengur.
Sunniva, thank you for coming.
I played Call of War.
Old friends lets my heart rest easy.
That game was good shit.
We came as soon as we heard, bearing gifts for Hemmingur Jarl.
The celebration will last many days. How soon shall we begin?
The pyre's construction is underway, and all of our guests are lodged and welcomed. We could begin shortly.
Good. You handled this well, Tryggvi.
I pledged my life's oath to Hemingr Jarl. There is nothing I would not do for him. The Althing must be held when the week is out and the funeral is done. The nobles of this shire will name Vili the Jarl of our clan. This assumes they will be sober after a week of drinking and weeping.
It will be a grand funeral. Father will have a clear view of his lands from here. The flames will burn bright and tall for all the Shire to see. You've done well, Tryggvi.
This was his favorite spot in the Shire. I suppose we should get started. Our guests need looking after.
I will look for you later, to save you from them, once the mead has really soaked in.
You are a true gift, Eivor. Thank you.
Tryggvi is Hemthorpe's rock. With him around, the city can keep its peace.
He's a good man.
I must be away for a short time, Eivor. I want to retrieve something for my father. A gift.
When did you have time to make a funeral gift?
It was something I had hoped to give him in life. You must see it to believe it.
I brought a gift from the Raven clan. I stored it at the watchtower on the far side of Hemthorpe.
Very kind, thank you. I should like to see it.
I should look over the gift first. It must be worthy of Hemingr Jarl.
There's a heaviness to your look, Eivor. What troubles you?
Hemingr desired my counsel before he died. Wanted my opinion on the future of this clan's leadership.
That would be Vili, would it not?
If tradition held, yes.
Tryggvi has tasked me to help the Volva with the sacrifices. Could we speak with her to ease your thoughts?
It is a good idea, but let me go alone. Set scouts around the village. The people here must mourn in safety.
Jesus. Skill point just never ends. Nothing to take anymore. I don't have any swords, man. The one sword I had, I lost it. Got bugged out. I remember that sword. That was a good sword.
Did you see that sobbing sack of...
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur, something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe. I was looking there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn? Your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethorpe?
He lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield.
Cast about this land, my friend. This must be the cave Vinny mentioned. Who would live here?
Strange chapter. From God of War to Errand Boy. They kind of ran out of ideas towards the end of the game. I think from halfway through the game they already ran out of ideas.
The exile must value his solitude living in a hole
The story is
such as
coming
this.
to a climax. It's just that they show it in such a bad pacing. A lot of the story is basically about Sigurd slowly going insane, and he's hitting that point where he's gonna do some shit. But then they also put these arcs in between where just nothing kind of happens for many hours. Oh fuck is the parkouring in this place? Jesus.
Odin's beard. You're a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
Oh, this. I'll hide it. Oh, what? But that's. Ah, it's like the easiest one so far. What? I think I fucked up already. Ah, this cannot be it.
Your heart is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart.
Did they make it easy because it was a mandatory part?
Yes, Hemminger's heart was as steady as it was large. You've not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
It's one thing about Ubisoft. They're always so scared of
Remember him.
diverging from the casual audience.
By his unrivaled prowess on the battlefield.
Like everything about them is like that. Like the upgrades, the weapon choices, the skill tree. All these things they're so scared of.
Is this your choice?
Catering to more experienced gamers.
Yes.
Thank you Seeker00 for the 5 months, man.
I will begin.
I guess they don't want the Sekiro backlash. Game's too hard, refund.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence.
One of the reviews said the game was too complex and unappealing for new players?
But a man was killed.
How is this game ever complex?
Jarl desired for me to live.
Who the fuck is that reviewer?
Villagers did not. My sight and exile.
I felt like a game like this could have another 5 layers of customizing your character.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Willy to decide.
Willy has no say. Fate has already
How is this game ever too complex? I can explain the parkouring for you in this game even. You hold W and space at the same time.
Found his spear.
This is how you parkour throughout the entire game. Fuck, I didn't listen to what the guy said. Where do I go? Oh, it seems to be done already. PC Gamer gave this game a 92%? That's hello, dude. Hello. I think these type of games, they're so easy. It's only when you're trying to do content that's like 200 or 300 levels above you that might make you struggle. Like when I tried to fight the witches and the what they call the zealots and stuff like that. But otherwise, the game is dirt easy, man. If you fight stuff that's your level, either you're just like not paying attention to the fights, or you fucked up on your build somehow, which is it's impossible actually. You cannot fuck up on your build. Like as long as you put in skill points, you're just gonna eventually reach the same point. Like, there's no, there's nothing to it, man. There's literally nothing to it. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and I feel like the difficulty is about maybe 20% of a Sekiro or something like that. Most of the fights where I die, like that double shield guy, is just because I'm rushing. I'm rushing the fight. It's like the moment I just play it like it's Dark Souls, you just go for 2 hits and you back off. You just kind of win the fight. There's no super fast quick time events. There's no like
This is an outrage.
Our strong
barely any unfair attacks even in this game from enemies. Just the whole game is all around easy.
Festive.
Too festive and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace,
Definitely not
Strictly.
complex either.
I'll do what I can to calm things.
What the fuck? No, whatever, dude.
Have a look.
Oh my god.
They are going to kill him! Come out, you dung-eating rat!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir to heaven over Valhalla. Now he cowers behind a locked door!
I only did right by his immortal soul!
You will get what is right for you!
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'll speak with him, unmask his true intentions.
Get that stain out here now!
Read your eyes, my friend.
Doctor? I've seen only the splash art for Babylon's Fall.
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own.
I don't like the gear
before you
system in
cannot
this.
walk at
I
all.
liked it initially,
Yes, I'll walk,
but then as I played it
Don't
out,
hurt me,
it
please.
turned out to be pretty crap.
There's a key there.
It takes so long to
Open
get
the
something new.
door, I will follow you out. Oh my god! got the key! Use it!
Get that stain out here now! You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator!
Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Heminger. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Was it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
Heminger was never one to weep over a bit of rain. Neither should you.
He insulted our noble dead.
Heminger would laugh at the very idea.
That's it? Okay. Sure, whatever. I thought he was gonna yell at me or something, but nope. He just goes like, okay, I agree. That's it. Solved. I am fit to be a king. I could solve any problem like this.
Fire!
What is this Voda you speak of?
A gift without price, fit for a Jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches flame. Help! Fire! Save my food, I burn! Help! Fire! Save my food, I burn!
It's a fucking explosive barrel? Where the hell do I take this without?
Please retrieve my vote.
Shit! It's caught alight!
If this is your Voda, I managed to save it from the licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes. A most potent drink, distilled from grain by the Rus of Kiev. Dip your horn and have a drink.
Is this vodka?
A bit of drink in the belly, never hurt.
Watch yourself. The Voda sneaks up on you quick.
Did you see what happened to the house where they kept the Voda?
Write this down. Let it be.
What the fuck?
You mean Heminger's famous fight?
Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters. Some order seems to have been restored. Now to Tryggvi, to let him know.
How would I turn into an island boy like this? I am Sigurd's right hand. A literal god of war fighter. Fending off chicken.
I have calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you
Right
feel,
back.
old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Heminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Tryggvi. With time.
Yes, it will.
I'm back. What did I miss? That's it, the end of the quest? Oh. Talk to the seer. Find and talk to the seer. Fuck, which marker is it? That one? I think it's that one.
Show me.
With Hemminger Jarl gone, can Willie hold the reins? Will he guide us true?
You are the wolf-kissed one. The raven of battle whose fame grows with each waxing of the moon.
I struggle with the choice Hemminger left for me. I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jötun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Can I upgrade my hammer? Max upgraded hammer. Blacksmith's mythical hammer.
Gríski kaupmaðurinn kemur. Mér skortar nær dásamlegin áhuga.
Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods and bid them welcome our beloved Hemminger Jarl with ale and open arms.
Do you have the gift of foresight, seer? Can you augur what is to come?
I see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
A great burden.
Did Hemminger Jarl consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often. Yet too often he left with more burdens than he brought.
He worried about the future of his clan. About who would be Jarl.
Speak less, lest our words draw foul spirits to dog us.
As you wish. Volva,
Your heart is restless. Your mind clouded. You seek more than a guarantee of good omens.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl.
I do. Between Vili and Tryggvi, there's no clear choice.
We stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jötun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. They will find you.
I wonder if I'm gonna go back to cask or doesn't mean. Meditate at its peak. Shit. What's the highest points? That one? I think that one. Is Corin retrying for PoE now again? Because this character died this morning. Oh my god, the way he died too. He created a new character? Aye, man. 20 hours lost something on that shit. I mean, the odds of him winning are low now, right?
This is the
Like impossible, pretty much.
To seek an answer, I should clear my mind and still my heart.
That's 30 hours. I guess now he just has to hope that other players also use the characters.
Hemminger Jarl, is it truly you?
Of spirit, not of flesh.
Why have you not reached Odin's Hall?
I will in time. As the flames of my pyre burn, I will ride the path of wood smoke to the All-Father's Hall of Champions.
I am grateful to see you once more, Jarl. I struggle with the task you set before me. To choose your heir is not an easy thing. One man is beloved, but does not want the task. The other man is fit for the task, but is not favored.
I could not give you any more counsel in life, Eivor. So too in death.
Fucking useless old man.
Forget wise counsel and rational arguments. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is stopped. It says
What?
nothing.
This should not be my decision, Hemminger. The choice was always yours to make. You were their chief.
As Sigurd is your chief. But that does not quench your appetite for glory as you covet his place upon the high seat of your clan.
I do not seek to replace Sigurd. Fate weaved our futures long ago. We're only following its pattern.
Yet you see it coming. You welcome it.
Shall I renounce my fate then? Abandon the path to glory I walk?
No. I want you to die in defense of it.
What the fuck? Oh, I didn't expect this guy to be a boss fight. What the fuck?
This is not how I remember.
You left me too soon, Hemminger Jarl. The Shire's fate is uncertain.
I trusted you to make the right decision. I still do. Your edge is blunt.
You did, Hemminger Jarl. You did.
All right. Draugere Hemming.
pushed me, Hemminger. I never intended this.
Have no regrets, Eivor. You have given me the great battle death I sought in life.
You old fox. Was that the point of riling me up?
The Old Father. He comes.
I'm not over leveled. This boss is just weak. My damage stopped scaling like 100 levels ago.
The choice you make will be the right one.
He's just old and useless.
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniva about this.
Shinda? No. Believe. Jeez. If a game reviewer finds a game like this complex, why would they find games like PoE? It'd be impossible to play for them, right? Like 90% of this game is just following the quest marker and that's it. Like you literally cannot go wrong.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered, others I must answer myself. Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this Shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live.
What?
I forbid you to follow him into death.
He wants to die with him?
I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili. Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself?
My Shire?
Take this Shire of your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take.
I have taken every single one of Odin's suggestions so far.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire. A man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
Tryggvi has no Jarl to serve Vili. He's free to set his own course to the ocean's edge, to trade this world for the next. As are you, Vili.
My
Our
Shire
lives
now.
belong to us.
Thank you. Thank you, Eivor. Vili, do not misplace your anger on friends who speak what they believe is truth.
Do as you must, Trygve. I will miss you, old friend.
And
Odin
I
is a
will,
pretty awful
my
person.
boy.
In this game too.
I
Short-sighted,
must prepare myself for
jealous all the
flames,
time,
body
angry.
and spirit.
Odin is pretty terrible.
Eivor!
Sunniva.
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
Arstick. You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arstick was never one to temper his emotions.
His name is
This was
Arstick.
bound to happen. I should have been more
Where
vigilant.
were you going, lady?
Blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now. If this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty wolf-kissed as his
I
shepherd.
love lore.
There are
I
things
love
we do
Norse
for family,
mythology.
Sunniva. No questions
Very
asked.
interesting, but also
For
weird.
you, I would have done the
All the
same.
sex parts about
For any of Raven
Norse
clan.
mythology is
We
weird
know,
as
Drengur.
fuck.
That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return.
He ducked for the shot.
Dare disturb these days of mourning?
Stop, Vili. They're gone. It's
I'll
done.
be playing Demon Souls, dudes. Whenever I get my hands on the PS5.
Spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
AC Genghis Khan? I would fucking love AC Genghis Khan. I don't know when I'm gonna get one. I have a chance of getting one at the 18th. But if I don't get it then, it's either scalpers or next batch. I should have tried harder, to be honest, when it got first announced. I didn't think it would get sold out this badly. No, they didn't say there were gonna be more units on the release day. In fact, they said there was only one PS5 available for every 1,000 pre-orders. So, yeah, go figure. I've never seen a console get sold out like this before. It's the same with video cards too. Like it's crazy these days. Guess gaming also just got so much bigger in the last like 10-15 years. The fuck? I'm supposed to jump up from here? I guess a lot of people are stuck too at home. Poisonous powder trap. I heard even the Xbox got sold out. I'm surprised people even bought those. That burn? No, like, seriously, isn't Xbox just a crappy PC you're buying? Crappy PC with locked software that you can't get rid of and have to use. I'm wrong, but it's a useless debate. How is it wrong, though? If you already have a PC, why would you get an Xbox? Like, what would be the reasoning behind it? Imagine if you didn't have a PC? Yeah, but now imagine that you do have one. So why would you get an Xbox? Wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. Guess this caters more to a casual audience. Oh, these dogs are the hardest mobs in the game. The dogs and the boars. The arrow came back. Oh my god.
When we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get
Because
out
of
of here
mobile
alive,
services,
Arstick.
tons of people don't own a PC. Really? Guess I'm limited to my own social circle, but everyone I know has a PC.
Not good.
A moment to catch my breath. Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do.
I got Shiro Gers for the free.
Crew trained as berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
I guess
Then
consoles
fell
are
to
just more
humping a
convenient
snowdrift.
if you don't want the hassle of other things.
Were you glad to hear from
Like a dragon tear for the 30 months?
Steal. Assassinate. Gimme, gimme, gimme more.
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be? Hey, what is that for?
What the fuck?
You have friends, Vili. You have family and clan.
Of course.
He'll be getting
I
a
know
PS5 from my 1,000.
You can't roam forever.
Bonus, but I didn't pre-order
Keep
or
that
put
in mind.
myself on a list.
You are
So I
surrounded
guess
by
it will
those
be
who love
somewhere in
you,
the summer I
and
get
that will
one.
not change unless you push it
Try
away.
Cool Blue or Game Mania
You speak the truth. I
and
understand.
BBC. It's actually called BBC. They haven't started selling yet. And
Troll-faced
they won't until the
arstic.
18th or the 19th. So maybe you can pre-order from there. That's what I'm gonna try.
Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A water infused with fire.
Yeah, those guys aren't taking pre-orders
I do not
until it
lie.
gets released.
Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been good. Fun even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North
Fuck, why did I
Sea
tell him?
so early in our lives?
What if he takes my spot?
What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
Do I fuck him?
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left.
Do I fuck him and then
Maybe
take
you
the
never
Shire?
did.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
Like this.
I cannot say how I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Billy. Billy, you know that this was momentary heat, just a flickering flame.
Yes. We let our passions set sail just this once. I should get back.
I bet Vikings
Rest.
pull out.
The funeral will still be there.
How the fuck you gonna fight pregnant?
You'll just join your PS5
Motherfucker.
with my infinite luck.
Oh, thank you for the 6 Escorpios.
To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
I mean, if it doesn't get joined by boss, I'm sure we'll both get one. If it's just people ordering and you're just there at the beginning, it shouldn't be a problem. If it's bots that buy everything in like, you know, fucking quantum seconds, not happening.
So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heminger deserves. All the funeral preparations are in
Yeah,
order.
quantum seconds. It's only there when you look at it.
My father sets forth.
When you look away, the second is gone.
Final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here.
Wait, what do I have? I think I got the shield from the seer, right? With the etching on it.
A shield bearing the rune of Gugnir, exalted spear of Odin. May it guide this great man's aim. Eternal be your war strength, Hemminger. Drenched in battle dew, may you fight until the sky wolf swallows the sun.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger, son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father.
Our
He
father.
was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life. And his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again.
Game Mania works a 50 euro queue.
Man proud, each of you.
I think Game Mania also doesn't do pre-orders until the second batch.
And you us.
But yeah, you can look around. Cool Blue for sure doesn't start orders until the 18th.
"9 days, One Eye hung from the tree. 9 worlds he saw. 9 runes he found. 9 nights he bled."
Oh my god, dude.
Father, receive your loyal servant.
Bruh. 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 Bruh.
Give him a fine farewell.
Holmgang me for the Shire.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Eivor, we meet again.
Drink as the great Jarl
Karn lost his character, man. Died to random traps and heist. Awful way to lose your character, really.
Yeah.
I preferred Odyssey too. I think the characters in Odyssey were more engaging. Especially the main character. What the fuck? Jesus.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Alding will begin shortly.
It engaged a lot more too in the main enemy of the whole story. Like in this game, Sigurd is supposed to be the main villain, but we barely see him really.
You look uneasy.
I'm not so drunk I cannot stand, but hang on to me a moment.
You do your father proud by this celebration and by taking his seat. He wanted this, Vili.
I mourn for myself, Eivor. For us. You know my heart. It beats for the passion of battle heat. Not this.
As long as I have known you, Vili, you have possessed a strength you rarely saw in yourself. A wildness, a joy for life. You are your father's son, but you have never let yourself be the fullness of that man. Not until now.
A warrior rises with the dawn to follow fresh tracks in the new fallen powder. For that is where adventure lies. I will follow these new tracks, Eivor, wherever they may lead.
Sigurd is the main villain in this. Alfred hasn't even been shown yet. Sometimes you fight his soldiers, but he's only mentioned by name.
Of Nottinghamshire. We honor neither Tryggvi nor my father by continuing to mourn. These men dedicated their lives to bettering all of Nottingham. They died in that service. Now, I humbly pledge my life to following in their path. And I ask each of you to rise. Be to me what Tryggvi was to my father. Together, we shall build the world they wish to build.
But we'll see.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to
They spent a
long
long time
ones,
setting up
Vili
this
Jarl.
ending. It better be good.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort.
It's not the first time I felt the same way about AC games. Where it starts off pretty strong, and then towards the end, it's like they run out of ideas and they just keep repeating the same stuff.
Let it be known, the Hemmingers
I still haven't found the last
and Raven
cultists.
are true
Maybe they come
sworn
after I
friends from this
finish up
day
this region.
forward.
What the fuck? Was that a bird inside?
Aye.
I never played AC2, so I don't know what the story is like there.
Well,
Be fair. Be just. And call upon us often, Arstick.
Is he calling him R-Stick because he fucked her up the ass or what? What kind of nickname is that?
I'm sure I will.
Oh, so I don't get the choice of taking the Shire for myself. Let's see. The order? Still hidden. Maybe I have to kill these random zealots. I'm not sure. I'll see after I talk to Randvi. Because this was the last region available. Although, sometimes they open up new places and the southern part is not done yet. Also, there hasn't been any proper fights against King Alfred yet. I missed out the time Ubisoft still made an AC that featured assassins. Oh, I never was a big fan of stealth games. So I purposely dodged them. But when I heard that the newer AC games were more of an RPG, that's when I actually got hooked into it. And I didn't even like Origins. I liked Odyssey.
To know about this. This time I returned.
Also, this chapter was terrible. I hated it. It was a fucking terrible arc.
My love. I bring fair tidings, Ranvi. Hemminger Jarl in Nottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He's their Jarl now, and he's pledged to aid us
I like
in
the
times
setting
of
too.
need.
Ancient Greece and these Vikings. It's good shit. So you did open anything new? Because look, that part in the bottom left of England, it's untouched.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Ah. This whole part here.
I have changed my mind. Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
I should go.
Oh. Ah. These are still missing. I like a lot of ancient history periods. Vikings, Mongols, the whole feudal Japan, feudal China. Any of the medieval times in Europe. Always interested in those.
If they see me, this will get messy.
I think overall this game is it's a downgrade compared to Odyssey. Odyssey just did so many things better. Oh my god, just let me go down! Fucking parkouring in this. Ghost of Tsushima just kind of took over the whole Odyssey to the AC formula.
Fares,
It made
now
it
that
better.
He sits on the throne.
Take me on. I will show you fits, or should you change your mind, I will be
Moira, is something wrong?
Weep for Northumbria.
Is it Halfdan?
Tsushima
Has he
had much
gotten
better
worse?
combat than
His
this.
heart is broken.
Much better.
He's a mere shadow of himself. With Faravid lost and his brothers away, he wallows in paranoia and sadness.
I could speak with him. Where is he now?
Wandering the fields of Pittaringa with his beloved Beonton.
I'll find him. Thank you, Moira.
Pittaringa is in the east. Just follow the road to Scarborough.
I like how such a what up a pagan the main character was too in Ghost of Tsushima. We must fight for honor. And he meets his old friend. He's like, but Jin, my men are starving. For the 20th time, every single time you meet him. But Jin, my men, they are starving. Every single time you met him. Months later, his men are still starving. You fight him, his men are still starving. Final fight, he still goes like my fucking, oh Jin, my men. Non-stop. all the AC games might have not been about the combat, but the last 3 games for sure they were, man. The whole gameplay, the main gameplay loop in the last 3 AC games was the combat. Odyssey enemies were not spongy towards mid-game, unless you fucked up your build. I played Archer in Odyssey and everything got one-shot pretty much. I just set someone in a bush. I use that one skill where you can guide the arrow and you just fucking one-tap everything in the game. I actually found that enemies were too weak in that game. It's not about being above average in skill. Odyssey is just a matter of min-maxing your gear. That game had a lot more fun gear to play around. Because you had like these set bonuses that actually changed the way you play. Like some random ass unique bonus that gave 40% more damage on headshots or something. This game lacks that. Gear isn't exciting in this game. Even if you get 5 pieces, 4 pieces, like whatever. And the fact that they make you use all 5 pieces too to get the bonus, it removes all possibilities of mixing and matching sets. I've played the Metal Gear series, but not many of them. I played the one where Raiden gets introduced for the first time, and I played the 5th one. I didn't play any of the other ones in between.
Be my eyes soon.
Where is he? He mentioned might be in Beringa. There.
No glory.
Revengeance was nice, but that was not a stealth game. Revengeance is an action game, all the way through.
You back to Jorvik.
I love that game too.
Up, my lord. You're a king. You're not allowed to sulk. Men bled and died to sit you on that throne. So go, sit.
My brother Ivar. Did he die well?
He died fighting.
You slew my brother and never said a word. You kept this from me.
It was no secret. Uba knew, did he not?
Leave me.
I will not. I've come to see you safely home. Now get up.
I played Dishonored.
I mislaid my hammer. I think Beonton ran off with it, but I'm not well, Eivor.
I'll find your hammer.
I played the DLC as well.
And you'll come with me.
For Revengeance.
I was on my
Good
way
stuff.
to Scarborough. If you find my hammer, bring it to me there.
They ran out of ideas, man.